castle of fallen foes.
Ooh, nice.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Này. Này kok. Ah, PC lagi. Ah, sedep. Oh, kan senjata ini lah mungkin.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Out and some ended. Look.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Press to continue. Terus.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Oh, belum. Oh, masih.
Stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid. It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. Find the bastard I was after.
Ikutan. What?
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Nah, nah.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Main lah.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Put down your weapon! Get out here!
Stop. Stop.
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away.
Oh my God!
Anybody see him? That's right.
Wah, nggak cukup ini. Gimana?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did they get us? Kick my ass! Can't have gotten far. Gotta be around here somewhere. Billy broke out of jail.
Violence is not the answer.
Wih,
So that bastard you were after, what did he do? He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
make you wait through
I
the
tried to
sun.
be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Ini kan. Wih,
Where'd he get you? You!
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
Deep shit when Pat gets back.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
tuh.
I don't get paid enough for this. You can't hide forever. Get it up! Get your headstone!
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters.
Oh, bisa di.
Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Good shot. Oh,
You won't get away with this. Let him get away. I don't get paid enough for
naked.
this.
Somewhere near you.
Surrender yourself. You can run. Can't hide forever. Put down your weapon.
Bener gak?
Bad enough?
Loh. Muter loh. Ini. Ini.
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket.
Gak ada apa-apa Terus. Mana ini? Ini balik. Mana ini? Ini. Bintangnya di sini. Oh, naik, bener. Terus. Tuh, mana? Tuh. Apa itu? Udah kemana?
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Oh, walah.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No. They all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them. The only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
Put down the You can't hide forever. Arm yourselves! Did he get away? Stop it! I've got this. We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back. Don't let him get away. I'll flank it.
Halo, halo. Halo.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said.
Relax.
I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun.
Datang.
So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape...
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job with the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys. reasons for going after those boys.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often do.
Ah, telat. Ow. You're dead.
They were appearing great numbers from above and rained down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and
Banyak
there never seemed to
banget
be an end
matinya
to
lu.
it.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Shoot that running son of a bitch! What are you, yellow? Get him!
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
Ini mantap.
I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Oh.
Hard to hit a moving target.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Can't outrun a bullet!
Aduh.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Kalau gitu lari dari tadi dong.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be. Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
Nowhere to run.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
No one will ever find you here.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Oh.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Now you're really pissing me off. You're mine.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Wow. Masih kan.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Au.
Contraption damned to death. Would you just die?
Kena. Duh, jangan naik atas kak.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Granat ya granat.
Damn, I gotta reload. Kill that cocksucker.
Oh, begitu.
Don't let that son of a bitch get away with that.
Oh, bisa
What
gitu
I
dia.
ever do to you? Will you just die? I don't know how you live this long. Do I gotta reload again? You won't do it so bad.
Hah.
Damn boat. Damn, I gotta reload. What I ever do to you? Will you just die? I don't know how you live this long.
Hai.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral. A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the cowboy's new boss, Curly Bill Brocious. Get ready, boys. Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Plantons wanted revenge.
Put some holes in them!
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Shoot the son of a bitch!
Aduh. Too many. What?
Is that one of Wyatt's boys?
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Get him from the south!
Wait.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cattle.
Take him down!
Banyak coy.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Well, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Gonna cut you a new
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot. Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Rame,
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Do I have to do everything? Can't believe you keep missing. You can't hide from me. You just met your man.
nyaris cuy.
I'm gonna make Come on, smoke that some bit. You gonna need a cannon. Is that one of Wyatt's boys? You ain't gonna get me none. Blink him. Death is too good.
Duh, mau gitu sih. Wow, orang
You are shit out of luck.
iya orang.
And you shoot around corners. Don't let that asshole get away with this. Shoot, I dare you. Oh, now what?
Anjir nih orang.
Coward.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand. Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Dance with the devil. That son bitch Earth send you to kill me?
Apa lagi? Oke. Gokil. Kayak gokil. No. Ah. Ya, balik lagi. Aduh. Kayak dual pistol ya. Jangan dulu. Ini. Situ.
Lucius gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, he's
Before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Checkpoint. Wah, mana dong?
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Ada kurang.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo. I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill. After Henry Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
His income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Dulu mungkin. Nanti besok lagi.